All right, so in the last video we went ahead and or in the last couple of videos we went ahead and we worked with the episodes. So I guess they're finished or they're done now. We can actually move to a next we can move to the next thing, which is working with the categories um, right over here. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do in this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the data and simply just loop through it and the categories right here in the header. All right, so but what I want to do before this, I want to go ahead and I want to work with this button right here, the watch now button in the slider, because if you look at it right there, it's actually still static. All right, so I want to go ahead and I want to go to resources, views, and I want to go to shows right there, and I want to go to enemy dash details. All right, so I want to actually copy this. All right, so and I want to go to home, and I want to go to watch, Control F, watch like that. All right, watch now, and I want to simply paste this in. So right here, we're just going to the enemy watching route, and we're passing in the show ID and the episode ID as one. So now let's save this. All right, so this will actually refresh. All right, so there we go. If we hover over this now, we go to this show, watch now. All right, so now we're gonna go to this. Now we can actually see the episodes 1 and 2, which is great. All right, I want to also like display the dynamic category right there in this part. So I want to go to enemy dash watching right there. So there it is, that the category part. So I'm just gonna go right there. I'm gonna go show. Copy this and paste. So this is just category. Is it category or genre? It's actually genre like that. All right, so save this now. All right, so there it is, the genre right there. All right, so this is now completely dynamic. So let's go ahead and actually work our way through displaying these categories. All right, so we're not gonna create a new view or anything, and the data should be passed using we should pass the data in the app service provider right here, because we're gonna echo out this data or pass this data through to the header. All right, so yeah, we should do the logic right here in this both function, the app service for provider, and then we should echo out the data and let's see in the header. All right, or in the master template. So I already have my code right over here. All right, so let's copy this code simply. This is a code from a project that I did before, and let's paste this in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go genres right here, or simply categories, what you want to call it, they're basically the same. All right, then I'm gonna simply use my DB class, which will allow me to work with the database. I'm just gonna use this right there, and then I'm gonna go to the table, and this table will be the category is table. I guess that we did not create this just yet. All right, so and we're simply gonna get the data, and right after this we're gonna share this right there as categories right over here, and right over here it will also be categories like that. All right, so what I want to do now is just want to save this. Let's now go ahead and create a model for the categories so we can actually create a table. So I'm just gonna go PHP artisan make model, and I'm gonna go ahead and name this model category. I'm gonna put it in a category folder first, and then we're gonna go category like that. All right, so now this should actually create the model. So all right, so we got a problem. paste table not found, table enemy categories. So what's going on exactly? Is table or view not found? Yeah, of course. So it's telling me that there is a problem with this code, and that totally makes sense because we did not have this table. So just comment this for a second and let's run this. Actually, let's run this, and then this will create the model. And let's go ahead right here. I'm gonna go and copy like this code. I'm gonna go right there. Paste, so this will be categories. All right, so this will continue. We will have just the name, and that's actually everything for the model categories. All right, so let's save this now. Let's copy this. Let's go ahead right here and create a new table. All right, so just give it a second. All right, so there is categories. So we want the ID, and this will be 10. And we go right there. This will be auto increment. It will be a primary key, and we will have a name right there. And this will be varchar 200. All right, and right after this, we have created underscore add. So actually be a timestamp, and it will be current timestamp. And right after this, it will be updated underscore add right there. So this will be timestamp, and it will be current timestamp. So if we click save, all right, so there we go, our new category is right there. So let's go ahead and insert a couple. I want to go to the shows. All right, so I think I have action. All right, so just give it a second. I think we are gonna insert like 2 or 3. So basically the categories are the genres. All right, so we have action and we have adventure. So let me copy adventure right there. And we can also add like magic. All right, and we can add romance. All right, I think that this looks great for now. So let's click go. All right, so now our data is inserted. So let me close this off. Let me go right there and simply decomment this. So we have categories right here. And again, we're gonna share this through the view right here. And I should actually import this view right there. And there it is. All right, so just take your time to write this, all right? And also take your time to write these right over here. So all what you're gonna do, you're actually gonna copy this and you're gonna add it right there. And then you're gonna write facades and then just import the view, all right? And this will work perfectly. So now let's save this, and all what we have left to display this, it's just to go to resources, and if we go to views, if we go to layouts app.blade, you could actually see our own let me see. Yeah, if we go right here, we will actually see the categories right over here. All right, so all what we're gonna do, we're just gonna keep one so we can actually loop through it. So I'm just gonna go for each like that, and I'm gonna go categories, as category right here. Let's cut this, and if we actually go ahead and copy this, and if we go like that, and if we go name, all right, I'm also gonna pass in the name right there in this part, but we're not gonna work with the links just yet. So you're gonna wait until the next video. So we're gonna fetch the shows based on the category, all right, through this link. All what I'm gonna do now is just save this, and this will actually take effect right now automatically. All right, so as you can see, we have right here 4, and now it's going should actually refresh. All right, so we have an error. So undefined variable categories right there. All right, so did we do something wrong? So I copy this, and if I simply paste and save. All right, so it's still telling me that we're doing something wrong right here. So let me just stop for a second and I will get back to you. All right, so the problem is pretty simple. I just had a typo, you know. I want this to be category like this. All right, make sure to not make any kind of typos. I'm gonna keep all the categories right here the same like that. All right, so as you can see, let's now save this and let's go to app.blade right there, and let me paste this as category like that, and let me save. So now this will actually refresh. All right, so there we go. All right, so as you can see right there, action, adventure, magic, and romance right there. So it's looking pretty cool. See right there. Okay, so yeah, I would say that this is it. So in the next video, we should work on the page that will allow us to view the shows that are related to these categories, each and every one of those categories right here. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.